Hi, virtual friends. We are going to kind of review and reread some chapters in our book that is written by Kate D. Camillo, Mercy Watson, To the Rescue. The reason that we're doing this is because in our writing unit, we're going to go back a little bit. So you guys saw some lessons in our writing unit. We're writing about our reading, and you guys are going to get to pick your own books. But Miss Coleman is going to use this book to show you how we are going to write about our reading and how you can use your opinion to tell others about books. So that's what we're going to be working on in our writing. But we started to watch those lessons, and we started that unit, and we're kind of going to take a pause. And we're going to reread some chapters because we know that good readers reread, right? To pick up more information. And do you think, this is kind of like a little sneak peek into our unit for writing, but do you think that in order to share your opinion, you might need to really know what you're talking about? Hey, Sarah. Like, if you were going to share your opinion on pizza, do you think maybe, like, you would want to kind of be an expert on pizza? Like, do you think maybe you would have at least had to, like, know your favorite kind of pizza?
Cheese.
What do you think?
Pepperoni.
If you were going to share your opinion on your favorite candy, like, you probably will have tried, like, a few different kinds of candy. You're not just going to, like, guess, like, oh, I like Skittles. If you've never had Skittles, or maybe you've had Skittles one time, it would be kind of hard to say they were your favorite if you've only had them one time, right?
Yeah.
You think? What do I mean when I say, like, sharing your opinion? What's an opinion? What does that mean? Alyssa?
You have your own.
You have your own opinion. Okay, so...
Like your own thing that you like.
Oh, okay. So an opinion is something that's yours, and it could be something that you like. Could an opinion be maybe something that you dislike? Like, you could have an opinion about, like, your least favorite kind of candy?
Yes.
Yeah. So an opinion is the way that you feel about something, right? It's not somebody else's thoughts and feelings. It's your own, right? So as a class, we're going to reread. Friends, I need your eyes up here. We're going to reread Mercy Watson, To the Rescue over the next few days so that we can truly know our opinion on this and so that we can understand our letter writing a little bit better. So virtual friends at home, I know that you guys had been watching those videos with us. You are going to see us kind of back up just a little bit in writing so that we make sure that we are truly taking our time and understanding this as much as we can. Okay, so with that being said, some of this you might remember, and that's okay. I want you guys to see if you can pick up on some extra things that we will read in our story. Okay? Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Chris, no thanks. Take a seat. Take a seat. Thank you. I'll wait. Take a seat on the carpet. Thank you. Chapter 1. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson have a pig named
Mercy.
Each night they sing Mercy to sleep. Bright, bright is the morning sun, sings Mr. and Mrs. Watson, but brighter still is our darling one. Dark, dark is the coming night, but oh, our Mercy shines so bright. They're tucking her in. I know. Have you ever seen a pig tucked in to snuggle up for the night?
No.
I have not.
Or unless somebody take care of the pig.
This song makes Mercy feel warm inside, as if she had just eaten hot toast with a great deal of butter on it. Mercy likes hot toast with a great deal of butter on it. But when Mr. and Mrs. Watson kiss her goodnight and turn off the light, Mercy's room becomes dark. Very dark. And Mercy does not feel warm and buttery toasty inside anymore. She feels afraid. Afraid of the dark.
I'm not
we're not going to get through if you're interrupting me every time I turn the page. One night, after Mr. and Mrs. Watson sang their song about the sun, kissed Mercy goodnight, and turned off the light, Mercy decided something. She decided that she would be much happier if she wasn't sleeping alone. And so, Mercy got out of her bed. Oh, I'm starting to remember what happened. I'm getting nervous. And went and got in bed with Mr. and Mrs. Watson. She snuggled up between them. Mercy felt warm inside, as if she had just eaten hot toast with a great deal of butter on it.
A great deal of butter. I kind of find.
What does a great deal mean?
Something extra.
Alyssa? A thick. Yeah, it means like a lot. Like if somebody says like there's a great deal of butter on that toast, it means like there's a lot of butter on it. Chapter 2. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy were all in bed together. They were all dreaming. Mr. Watson was dreaming of driving a very fast car. Vroom, said Mr. Watson in his sleep. Vroom, vroom. Mrs. Watson was dreaming of buttering hot toast for Mercy. She buttered one piece, and then another piece, and then another.
I want to see Mercy. It's hilarious.
Have some more, dear, Mrs. Watson said in her sleep. Eat up, yum yum. Mercy was dreaming about hot buttered toast too. In Mercy's dream, hot buttered toast was piled high on her favorite blue plate, and Mrs. Watson was buttering still more. It was an excellent dream.
It looks like a tall burger.
Isn't it natural to eat so much bread and so much butter? It has so much food.
Mr. Watson said, vroom, vroom. Mrs. Watson said, have some more, dear. Mercy snuffled and chewed in her sleep. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy were all so busy sleeping that they did not hear the bed crack. They were all so busy dreaming that they did not hear the floor moan. Oh no.
I saw it. Me too.
Chapter 3. Boom! A hole opened under the Watsons' bed. Crack! The Watsons' bed fell into the hole. Mrs. Watson woke up. Mr. Watson woke up. Mercy woke up too. What the? Said Mr. Watson. Look at their faces. Oink, said Mercy. It's an earthquake, shouted Mrs. Watson. It's the end of the world. Nonsense, said Mr. Watson, but he did not sound very sure. He sounded frightened. Mercy, however, was not frightened. Mercy was hungry. Oink, said Mercy again. She moved to the end of the bed. Boom, crack. My friends, your voice needs to be off when I am turning the page. The bed fell a little farther into the hole in the floor. Don't move, shouted Mr. Watson. Whatever you do, don't move. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy held very still. Mrs. Watson started to cry. I know exactly what we must do, said Mr. Watson. We must call the fire department. They will rescue us. But you said we should not move, said Mrs. Watson. How can we call the fire department if we cannot move? Mercy recalled her lovely toast-filled dream. She wondered if there was any toast in the kitchen. While Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson were arguing, Mercy hopped off the bed. Boom! Crack! Look, said Mrs. Watson. Mercy has escaped. She's going to find help, said Mr. Watson. She's going to alert the fire department. You think she's going to alert the fire department?
No, she's gonna have some toast with butter.
Mercy left the bedroom at a gallop. She was in a hurry. She was on her way to the kitchen. She was looking for some toast.
Ew. There wasn't toast. Toast is good.
Chapter 4. one more chapter. In the kitchen, Mercy sniffed the table. She sniffed the kitchen counter. She sniffed the floor, but there was no toast. There was not even a crumb of toast. Mercy's stomach growled in disappointment.
It looks kind of silver and so cute. Does it even cute?
Boom! Crack! Help us, Mrs. Watson called. Mercy thought very hard. Where could she get a snack? And the answer came to her. Baby Lincoln always had sugar cookies. Baby Lincoln lived next door, and Baby Lincoln liked to share.
Sugar cookies for lunch.
Mercy took the kitchen doorknob in her mouth. She turned it. Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen a pig open a door? I have not. Help! Mrs. Watson called again. Sugar cookies, thought Mercy. She stepped outside. Who said they'd seen a pig open a door? You have?
We saw a lion.
Where, where have you seen that at? At a farm?
Yeah, I just saw a pig push open a door.
Craziness. Oh, they pushed it
There's
open?
two women
The
and they're
pig
scared.
It wasn't one with the doorknob, but it was a door.
Oh, okay. But you haven't seen a pig
No,
open one
lions-
with like their mouth with the doorknob before?
No.
Lions
That's
can
crazy.
Just hit
lions.
it. Just hit it. The door opened and went in the thing and it closed.
Thank you for raising your hand, Christian.
I seen a pig like open the door, not like open it with a doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it like the door was not like really cracked, and it just ran, and it just like ran through the door.
Craziness. Virtual friends, thank you guys for joining us. We will see you tomorrow.